guys, what's happening? What are 10 items you can get in 2026, all for under $100 that are a good addition to your toolbox. There's a companion video to the first one we made. If you haven't watched the first one, I'd highly recommend checking that out after this video. The philosophy behind it was go into Harbor Freight with $100, walk out with the 10 tools you're going to need day to day and things that you probably won't think about, or if you're just starting off and you've built your little toolkit and now you just want to get a couple additional stuff as you progress through your DIY, your beginner tech career. What other things are going to be necessary as you start building your kit? Went down to my local shop, had an idea in plan, went ahead, got everything I needed. So I'll go through a quick run through of what it was and why I think these are necessary. Something I think you'll find in every mechanic's toolbox, regardless of how many years experience they have or what they're actually working on, is this set from Harbor Freight, the 4-piece mini pick and hook set. For $1.99, you honestly can't beat it. They get you out of everything when it comes to O-rings, just getting a scribe in somewhere and you got to clean out something, or you got to pretty much pick at anything. Definitely something that is a sweet addition to every toolkit. And this is the 4th pick set I have. I've got one in each toolkit. Easy to grab, easy to reach, and always going to use them regardless of what job you're doing. Highly recommend these, and I thought what a great addition to the kit. Secondly, another great addition I think you'll find in any mechanic's toolkit is a telescopic magnet. You can get these ones from Harbor Freight. Normally they're on special. I paid $3.99 for this. Still real good buy. And it's pretty simple. Hard to reach places. You drop that nut or that washer, or you need something to just grab it as you're trying to install them. These get you out of big predicaments. Especially if you want to finish a job and you don't spend hours trying to look for another bolt. I've got multiple of these, all different sizes, different lengths, adjustable, extendable, bigger magnets. So really it's at your discretion what you think you require, but start off $3.99. This one really does tick all the boxes. Next, we have a digital multimeter. This was a good runner-up for the budget DIY kit that we built the other week. I obviously wanted to keep it under budget, so I didn't end up getting one of these. A must-have. Another thing for under $10 that I think gets you out of a lot of tricky situations, especially if you start fault finding and troubleshooting in your career. This is pretty straightforward. I actually have this exact same one too. I do have a bougie one, but sometimes it's just simpler the better. Really just basic voltage, basic resistance testing. This thing does all of it. Fourth, we have one of these. I mentioned in my previous video that I bought a second one. They're just handy. I thought, you know what, let's get a third one, throw it in another toolbox. That's another thing, just becomes easy to reach. I don't always have to go jumping to another toolbox to grab it. I wouldn't even be surprised if I start putting one in the car with my carry kit. Solid piece of kit. You got the pry bar on one end. You got this striking surface here, so it can be used as a hammer, and it honestly is very solid. And then you just got this big 10-inch adjustable wrench, and not that much play in it, coming under $20. That's one thing that annoys me about adjustable wrenches, is that they can obviously just come loose, or there's that much play that you just start rounding nuts. But third one for the garage, not a bad problem to have. Another thing I didn't add to the kit that I thought was a good runner-up was a good utility knife. They got these ones at Harbor Freight for $5. It's always handy having in your pocket no matter what job you're doing. This one's just a basic one, cheap blade. When it comes to cutting open boxes, slicing cable ties, or whatever is needed for you, this is always going to get you out of trouble. Another big thing that I think is important, inspection mirror. You drop the bolt, you don't know where it is, you ran the magnet everywhere and you still can't find anything. Next step is inspecting. I actually come originally from the aviation industry. We would do heaps of inspections on lock wires, split pins. You're just getting in anywhere, and if something goes missing, you'd spend hours looking for it before it was signed off. This one's a flexible one. I did spend a bit extra for that instead of the standard. I've already got a standard. Again, a couple of dollars. Everyone should have one of these in their kits. You just don't know when it comes in handy. Definitely another great addition. On to the bigger stuff. 3-jaw universal oil filter wrench. Now, I actually use a DOYLE one that I got from Amazon. It's really good. Have no dramas pulling off any oil filter. This would be nice to start using. I actually don't have one of these, but I thought, you know what, I'll give this one a shot, and if it is good, it's another good investment. I did read good reviews about this. I really don't doubt it, and Pittsburgh does put out some pretty solid stuff. So looking forward to using this, but it was $10. If you're starting off, especially just doing basic servicings, this is definitely going to be coming in handy. Next up, 1/2-inch breaker bar. I've actually got a couple of 1/2-inch breaker bars, all different sizes. You can never go wrong. The bigger the better, in my opinion, especially starting off with the first one. This is a 25-inch. These, top of my head, I think it was $17. Second last, DOYLE 3-piece precision wire set. I run these in my service cart, so which is normally the first cart I roll out when I start working on a car, and then I start gauging all the sizings and stuff that I need. These are a real good investment. Small, agile, and don't need big bulky pliers. So when I was going through this whole process thinking about, what 10 items are really gonna need to be there, with the hooks, I use these pretty much on every job. Always carry them in my pocket with a utility knife, especially the cutters. $10. Real ergonomic handles. Last but not least, I thought I'd leave this one to the end because this is a little hack that I've done myself, and I think it's just something that I want to share with everyone. When they come on sale, they're normally under $2. I got this for $4. You might think it's just a normal 18-inch magnetic tool holder. Let me show you guys something. So, if you were to rip this tape off and to split every individual magnet in here, you'll end up with 6 or 7 of these little tiny magnetic cubes that are very strong. Stick to anything. And these little cubes, you will find them all over my toolboxes. If I'm working on something and I want somewhere to put a tool and easy to grab, I use these. To not damage any of the powder coated paint on the toolboxes, I actually wrap them in electrical tape, as you can see. And then these, you can throw anywhere. And you can stick anything to them. My big pry bar. Voila. There you go. That good. Like I said, ratchets, wrenches, spanners, whatever I'm doing, I need to grab something quick and just stick them anywhere. You got these ones. Really good, eh? That little hack that I've been using around the shop. Under $5, you can get, I believe it's 7 or 8 of these individual little magnets. And they're solid. It's definitely something that I'll be recommending to a lot of people, especially if you're limited for space and you need to organize things. That's my little tip. Once these magnets go on sale for $1.99, even they sometimes give them away with their weekend sales, always grab 1 or 2. I've got them all over the garage. It's definitely worked well for me, and they're solid. They don't scratch any of the paint. Another real good example. I really hope I start seeing a lot of people doing that. I don't know, I haven't really seen anyone really figure this out, so I'm not saying I'm a pioneer, but a lot more versatile than this whole thing. And once you start loading it up, it's not that, it just wasn't practical enough for me. So having them individually and just putting them where I need them when I'm working. That was a quick rundown of 10 tools you can get under $100. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Any other questions, any suggestions that you guys think there's something I missed that you definitely would have added to that, let me know in the comments. If you'd like to see more of this content, like, follow, and subscribe. You know, I'm just getting into the hang of this, really enjoying it, and yeah, hopefully we can start making videos weekly. Thanks guys, see you in the next one.